Hi everyone, it's Lara. Today's video will be about how to finish the second row and how to start the third row. During the last class, we did 3 stitches on the second row. So let's finish that row together if you did not finish it. I hope you did practice. So we have to remember not to get the hook inside a loop that we have already done. We go to the next loop and we have to make sure not to skip a stitch. So you put the hook inside, you have 2 loops on your crochet, you take the yarn on the index, you slide it inside the first loop, you have 2 loops, then you take the yarn on your index again and you slide it inside the 2 loops. Let's do it again in slow motion. You put your crochet inside the stitch, take the yarn inside the first loop, you have 2 loops, slide the crochet under the yarn inside the 2 loops. What I want you to notice while I finish it is how my thumb moves and how my index on my right hand, the one holding the crochet, has a control over the yarn that is on the crochet. Eventually, it will be more fluid for you. But you always go at your own pace. You have to make sure that you get to the last stitch. Sometimes it might be hard to get inside the last stitch, but you have to do it. Might be a bit hard. There you go. And the last stitch. So your second row is finished. Notice how we can see the letter V's on top. Those are important because this time you will not get your hook, your crochet inside one of the sides of the V. You will have to get your crochet inside the entire V. So what I usually do is that I make an extra stitch like that. Then I fix my project, I turn it around. So I do not put my crochet inside the first stitch. I will put my crochet inside the second stitch. Notice where I put my crochet. I go inside and my crochet is under the V, totally. So you take the yarn from the index, you slide it in the V, you have 2 loops, you take the yarn on the index and you slide it inside the 2 loops. So this is the first stitch of your third row. Let's do it again. My crochet goes inside. Take the yarn from the index in the V. You have 2 loops. Take the yarn again inside the 2 loops. This is the second stitch. Let's make one last stitch. Remember not to skip any stitches or to go inside the same stitch that you already done. So I put it here, 2 loops, and here. So there you are. We've made 3 stitches on our third row. What I want you to do is to keep practicing and making the rest of the stitches. During next class, we will finish the third row and we will start the fourth row. So, see you then.